another one in me tonight. I wanted to look at natural gas. I've been following natural gas quite often, but it's, kind of like everything else, just kind of fell off the radar. So, do a open high, low close for the week, just because natural gas is it's bouncing really hard right now. Pardon me. Drink of water here. All right, let's see if I can get a little closer to this microphone without sticking my beard in it. Open high, low close on natural gas. Wow, look at the capping here. We have not done we have not looked at natural gas in terms of commercial interest in a while. Has been on the report radar. Boy, we are ripping. We are ripping here. So let's take a quick look at this because this is going to impact our open high low close scenario for the week. We have been wondering why they were so darn bullish. Commercial interest was so darn bullish on natural gas. Well, because it's trading really freaking low. 1.75. I mean, they think it's severely undervalued. And even right down in here, at the bottom of this range. I don't know if this was shorts closing or what, because this has been, if you got in on this, probably made your year. Probably definitely made your year. We had daily resistance up here at 2.9, and that was perfect. I mean, they had gotten bullish in here and took it the other way. And we got some nice movement. We got a nice gap up. This is what bulls like to see. At least commercial interest is declining, diminishing, relatively low open interest. Comms are bullish, and we were oversold. So I mean, they took it the other way. Yeah. No, we were kind of waiting for this, and this kind of took me a little off guard here. When the open interest jumped as high as it did, I said, "Is this it? Are the shorts getting nervous here? Are they closing out their contracts up in here? I don't know. Well, I probably would have been. Well, that was trading pretty darn low to begin with. But what do we have? Again, perfect. I mean, perfect storm for bulls. Market sentiment's really low. WPR is sitting in the overextended, oversold range. Diminishing open interest. Comms are bullish. How high can we go? I mean, retest those August lows probably. Can we get above that? Quite possible. Is this the season? Looking at a seasonal chart, is this time for rally and gas? A little bit. A little bit. We can come up here a little. But I would not want to be holding on to gas towards the end of this month. I mean, we were right along with the declining average here. Absolutely. So, I mean, it's no big surprise that natural gas, I mean, it's been getting killed for a while now. It was a relatively warm winter. So, here's your average moving down. And this has just been, it's been bearish as hell for a while. I'll get a little bit of a bounce. A little bit of a bounce in here. Has been known to bounce this time of year. It's also been known to decline, so I guess a lot depends on the weather. This season really dragged the average down, I think. But so far as seasons go, not a good time to be a buyer generally. Really going to depend on the weather. You got to pay attention to the EIA report, I believe it is. That's this guy right here. You got to pay attention to this report. Find out what natural gas is doing. You know, poke in, see where the reserves are doing. Next report comes out on the 20th, so this should be Thursday. Oh, 6 was down. February 6 was down. Maybe that's where the response is coming from. Let me work into that surplus a little bit. Is this the right report? Investing.com. No, this is not the actual. This is not the net. We like the .gov one. This is the one we like. So we can pay attention to the supply table a little bit. Yeah, production is up. Supply is up from last year, so got a surplus here. Pay attention to the weather reports. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Do your own research, I guess. Find out what the hell they're saying about the weather, because usually that'll have a pretty big impact. Let's get back to gas. Seasonal report here. Seasonal study, at least. It's mixed emotions. Yeah, you gotta watch the. We're gonna watch the weather. We're gonna find out what's going on. Oh, one thing's for certain. Is that's a nice hike. So let's just do a quick open, high, low, close. Let's make this fast here. Get moving here. Damn it. Damn it, TOS. Every time I switch to the weekly, it puts open interest there. That's pretty damn low, right? That's pretty low. Well, we gapped up from last week, so I mean, what can you say about it? It's already ripping. See if we can find some confluence here. See if we could have found a buying opportunity. Yeah, I know. Why don't you do this stuff before you start the video? Yeah, I get it. Well, last week's low. And then let's just get into our 15-minute chart here on the 10-day. I don't know why I chose 15-minute. I happen to choose it. I happen to choose it. Let's get rid of these ranges here. Let's get rid of these boxes. And let's see where we could have found an optimal trade setup or an optimal entry. Just from the top. Because it looks like I already marked these off. Looks like I was already doing work here. And this is choppy as all hell. You know, this range is choppy. Well, it looks good. I mean, that looks good, right? That's where the most of the meat is. Most of the data is sitting right in this box. And then we draw our level. Yeah, you see? Did it again. Here's the low. Here's the the price line, the anchored marker, and it just moves the damn thing over. I have no idea. Whatever, it's there, right? So we've got our let's just call this range. We found it in the 15 minutes, so I always put where I got the range from so that I know. That's 15-minute. That's the range top. I'll go 15-minute range bottom, right? Yeah, no surprise there. Still can't type. Don't matter what time of day it is. So we had some nice confluence here, right? That's the bottom of that range. This gave it some trouble. Like to put my troublesome bearish activity in red. Resistance, red. Oh, my buys are green. Stop and go, right? So what do we have? We had a higher low here relative to this low. I said, okay, oh, gas is going to zero. It bounces up. That's a significant pivot too, right? I mean, that's a nice impulse. That's a nice impulse there. And then you've got your higher low on this side. So you got higher low. That's your low. That's your higher low. Alright, looks nice, right? Inverse head and shoulders. Well, not really. But it is an accumulating pattern. It looks like, it looks like accumulation. This gap was pretty scary, but it was filled. So what happens here? So we, you look for the high to be taken out, and we'll just, that's that. Unless you said, okay, this is the higher low. Yeah, maybe here's confirmation, and you say, let's buy here. Then you're a buyer. Good for you. If you bought there, you recognized that was probably a higher low. You could have said, well, I'll put my stop below, below here. I'm gonna put my bid in here. And you got lucky. You got lucky in the open, and it took off. Let's look where, we're trying to rebound here. So here's our nice little, range of confluence. Or just range, not off confluence, but. This is where some trading is going on. There's some volume. This is, if you load up your volume profile, I'm sure you see, yeah. Like so, we can load it up here. We're gonna load it up. I want to show 15-minute range stop. Yeah, let's do it. Let's load it up. I don't generally do volume profile, but it's very helpful. Very helpful. Not much, right? Not much. Not a lot of market acceptance per se here, but in terms of this chart, yeah, this looks like It looked like a good area to bounce off of. Looked like there might have been some support up in here. Might have been some accumulation going on down in here. And, you know, it's not rocket science, right? A lot of volume in here. A lot of trading going on in here. It's the high value area. Just about at the top of where our range is. This low value area of the trading range. Or the trading chart at least. This is a low value. If you were thinking, well, let's just draw this. Because this gets pretty interesting. Low market sentiment. A lot of volume. Probably good support. Here's your low value. And so, you know, think rally. It happened that way. Does it always happen that way? No. No, not at all. But if we can recognize these type of setups, yeah, maybe. We knew that commercial interest has been bullish, but they've been bullish on gas for a while. I mean, they've totally recognized that this has been undervalued for the most part. I mean, here's your low, 1753 of 2020. It's traded lower, but some years ago. But I mean, it's low. The value is really low on this. So what happened? I mean, that's a nice pump. It's pretty good. So now what? Now what do we look for? Oh. Your opens here. Your close of last week was probably here, right? Why is our close way the hell down here? Sunday. Oh. Monday. We're getting in Tuesday, aren't we? Yeah. Market wasn't open. Futures market was open. And we gapped up. We gapped up on Sunday. We gapped up on Sunday when the day opened here. So here's your range bottom, right at the top of the high value. And they don't care. Nobody cares. At least on this 15-minute chart. Because it's low value to other people. It's low value to your commercial interests, which is your producers, your merchants. Well, how can we get in this trade? Or we're already late to the party. We are already late. We are already late. We should have been buying in here. That's just the way it goes. Sentiment's high. I wouldn't be a buyer up here. I wouldn't be chasing this up here. Gonna have to look at a higher time frame here. We got this little gap here, and this has been troublesome. So, you know, this has been a good supply area for the most part. I haven't been able to get over this. It's about 197. We'll drop up around 2. Well, a psychological kind of number, 2.0. 4-hour WPR is ripping. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know that I'd be touching this right now. At least not as a buyer. So we're up here. Yeah, look for an oversold bounce if you want to be a buyer, but if you're looking for a short scalp, probably not a bad idea. And so we had this range, we kind of broke out of it, we came back, we retested it. This was the bottom of the range, we broke it. Had some nice pivots here. Not to be ignored, not to be ignored. Working with the same thing. A higher low. On the left, we got a low. We got a higher low. I mean, there's your whatever, you know, call it what you want. It'll look like an accumulation pattern, right? Here's your pivot, here's your swing, here's your swing pivot. It looked beautiful. Well, where did we have, you know, that kind of opportunity before? As clean as it was, I mean, you know, being down here at the bottom. Could we have noticed something in here? So, well, there's some higher lows over here. There's a higher low here. Look at all this just trading junk here. How do you even know? Even on a 4-hour. What the hell is going on there? Yeah, I'm not a buyer there. Hell no. Hell no. I would have been short way the hell up here. Yeah, I mean, maybe you reshort the test, you know, or retest here, but there are plenty of opportunities to get down on those shorts. I mean, this was just a short all the way down, right? It just continued to lose support and be rejected the entire time. So, are we getting a nice accumulation pattern here? Are we finally, you know, is natural gas finally getting one of these? Yeah. Here, your low value. We're back up in this accumulating box again. We have seen these before, right? You know, low value accumulation. You know, bullish comms, diminishing open interest. You know, rising. And here we are, kind of oversold a little bit, and we're moving up, strengthening up. Market sentiment's down a little bit. It's down a lot. It's down a heck of a lot. Because natural gas was peeling back for some time here, and they knew it. You know, they knew it back here. This was no big surprise, right? With commercial interests, yeah, we were down there on the 3-year index. They were getting ready to sell, and what happened? They sold off. That's where the market went. If you, I mean, you should see this correlation, right? Rising commercial interest when everybody else thinks that, you know, there's just low value here, right? It was high value to others, but you know, nobody's interested in it anymore because it's been getting killed. Well, the open interest is high here, but wait till the open interest declines, take it the other way because they're bullish. Market sentiment's down. Same story. Rinse, repeat. Pretty much over and over again. Would I touch it now? Not up here, I wouldn't. Can it moonshot? Yeah, it certainly can. It can rip if it wants to. It can certainly rip. Especially being, you know, in this oversold area. We can rip up. Okay, this is kind of long-winded. This was even longer than the previous video on ES. We need to get this sorted out, though. It's been a while since I've done natural gas, so. What do we look for? Well, we just took that high out, didn't we? We did. I mean, this thing's ripping. Wait for a dip on the 4-hour. Wait for a dip on the 4-hour if gas wants to go, and you know, see if you can get in on this before they kill it. All right, we missed this one. I can't chase it now. You come back down and test this top of this range because we blasted straight through it. So when you get a buying opportunity down here, maybe you take it. Well, we're gonna have to revisit this one in a couple of days here, as soon as the market opens tomorrow. But it is ripping. It is ripping. Oh, there she goes. might not slow down. So we'll have to dive in and see what's driving natural gas right now, especially over the last couple of days since last week, right? Yeah, way to pop this week. This was the pop. Yeah, if you look at a Brian of strength, wait till you get a little dip here, a little dip and rip. Okay, that's enough for me tonight. Thanks for stopping in. It's been Paramay Trades. Join us on Discord if you'd like. It should be in the description. It's for the most part, it's open. The resources are open at least. The charts are open. The discussion is open in some of the channels, but most of it's on lockdown. I want to be a contributor? Send me a direct message or something, and let me know where you're at. Happy trading. Hope you find yourself on the right side of it.